Hello everybody and welcome back to Farming Sim 19. I almost said Farming Sim 22, but that's because I've been watching a lot of Farming Sim 22 content due to FarmCon that's been going on the last 3 days. And needless to say, I cannot wait for it to come out. We are here in the Life of Farm, I can't remember the actual name of it. I'm sorry, the newer map, Ohio map that is, that we started up. And we're just doing a little bit of mowing around one of our new plots of land here, which is this guy, this plot here. Yes, there is a little bit of a grass strip going through the middle of it, but that's mainly for drainage purposes than anything from what I've been told. The farmer that sold this plot of land to me is kind of wanting to decrease the amount of acreage that he has. He's slowly working on getting out of farming, basically retiring. His kids don't want any part of it, and he's just kind of getting a little too old. Is basically what he told me. So I told him that I'd be willing to pay whatever amount he wants for the land as he's willing to give it up. So basically I have an in to slowly gaining acreage here in the American life of farming. And there we go. Just remember the name of this map. I apologize, guys. Rain fart. Gotta love it. Gotta love just hopping in here and not doing any research and not getting any notes together or anything like that. Yeah, the other two fields that I went ahead and created. As we turn this down, since we're done mowing. We also have, by buying these fields, we also get the basically contracts for mowing around these 4 homes, these 2 here, and then the 2 over there on the other side of the field. It had gotten a little out of hand, so that's why I went ahead and used this big guy. I do have a regular John Deere rider mower that we're going to eventually get over here to do a lot more detailed work. And I will say there is a mod out there that is essentially Weed Whacker. I did try it. I don't know if I just have a conflict of mods on my profile or what, because it was not wanting to work right. It essentially crashed my game, is what happened. But as you can see here, we went ahead and got things cleaned up a little bit from moving. And needless to say, with all this equipment, I'm gonna have to work on, excuse me one second as I move my mic here. Yeah, working on getting some shelter for some of my equipment. And essentially what I'm also going to do is upgrade the my storage for my grain. Because I did a little bit more research into these guys, and yeah, the insides are all rusted out. It's not pretty in there. It's basically worthless for me to use for anything. If I put anything in there, I'm going to lose quite a bit on the bottom. It does have like a concrete pad, as you can see, but it's just the actual floor for the silo, which probably comes up, I think, to about, a couple rings up, if you want to call those rings. At least I do. Couple rings up from the bottom. and that's designed to help with airflow and whatnot. But it's all rusted out. It's the part that actually gets the grain out is worthless. But we went ahead, as you can see here, we went ahead and got this seeded. I'm not sure why, the center part of it's growing and the outside isn't, but it's seeded. We put grass here. And by putting grass here, I am going to have to come up with some sort of storage to keep my bales. So that way I can either hang on to them for when we start dealing with cattle or even sheep. Because I've thought about sheep, but it's mainly I'm looking at cattle and probably chickens. In all honesty, for animal husbandry. Well, let's see here. Nope. I thought I had a tool here. Must have left it in the shop. Oh well. But yeah, as you can see, I have all my longer trailers back here, including my semi-truck. I was happy to be able to bring this guy back here when it was nice and dry. And that was before we actually seeded this. So I didn't tear anything up on the ground from that, but I needed a quick spot to park that, since I don't plan on using that anytime soon. But yeah, so let's see here. That's right. Actually, you know what? Let's go hop in the truck. Actually, we'll take my dad's truck. Don't mind that. Oh yeah. I just love my dad's truck. But we are actually going to hop across the freeway here, and if you like trying to play chicken with the traffic. Because the guy that helped the previous owner move, this has a no breaker. Yeah, the guy that owned the box truck to help the previous owner move actually lives over here across the tracks. Ooh, and you can see that plot is growing pretty well. But yeah, he uses this. He owns it currently. He uses it just to park his truck, as you can see it here. But he said I could come over and check out basically where the pig. Yeah, I think this is for pigs. At least that's what he said anyway. He uses this for, or it has been used anyway, for things like pig and cattle. And said if I want to get into it, just let him know, and he'd let me essentially do a rent-to-own type of deal. Where, I'd pay off whatever loan he currently still has on it. Ooh, slurry. This must be mainly cattle. But if he's used pigs in here, he's used pigs in here. But this is an idea. I may have to come in here before I even get cattle and completely redo the ground. Because that is a lot of mud. And if it's for cattle, this needs completely redone. So that is one thought that I'm going to be taking for this route. Another is possibly to use part of, I think he said if I start using this, I can actually lease the field back here and use that to grow whatever I want, you know. But that's something that when we get to that point, I'll have to double check and look over the contract for everything. Make sure that I can efficiently use whatever is a part of that contract. That we're both on the same page. So that way, if he's essentially my landlord, I'm not going to be making him mad by doing something that I shouldn't be. Woo! This thing's brakes is not the greatest. But yeah, so that's unfortunately one of the natures of being a farmer, is just dealing with land that you may not outright own. I'm pulling off to the side here because I actually want to go take a closer look over here at this patch of grass that's growing. Which, let's see here. Apparently nitrogen isn't the greatest here. I'm gonna have to do something about that before it grows too much higher. I wonder if that's the same for the rest of that field. There we go. But one other trip I need to make today is down to the shop, because I need to make a payment on a few pieces of equipment that are going to be coming here before too long, that I'm making some investments on. And as you can tell in the top right hand corner, I don't have the greatest amount of money at the moment. I'm still making some payments on some loans, as well as I do have some other sources of income. One of the things that I am looking at building is a couple solar panels on my land. And the reason for that is because, well, they can make me some, at least a little bit of money. Not to mention they do help offset any electrical needs of the farm. And if I decide to put in a much bigger grain silo, wow, they finally moved that truck. If I decide to put in a much bigger grain silo, then that can really eat up a lot of juice. So there we go. Alright, so I'm gonna make, as I get up off the hood of my truck, my dad's truck anyway, I'm gonna hop in, talk to them about the upcoming purchases I'm looking at making. I'll get right back with you guys. Alright, anyway, my recording software decided to stop on me at some point, and I'll find out where it stopped a little bit later. So anyway, I think I got my GPS set up properly, guys, so let's get to it and enjoy the music. GPS isn't everything. That's what I get for staring at my phone and not paying attention to what the tractor's doing. Don't text and drive, kids. Gotta get turned around here. If I remember correctly, I believe this is the next step. Next way it was gonna go. No, we're gonna do the next closest waypoint. Close enough. Maybe I should have done 2 headlands. I think that's what I'll have set up for the next field. Well, back to the music for a few short seconds. This one's complete. Get the equipment folded up, and we are going to head. We're gonna head across the interstate, I think. Go over there to, I think it's field 33. My eyes are a little bad, and I don't have my glasses looking at my tablet here. But I think that's 33 we're gonna head over to. But you guys get the idea. I'm going to do that for the next 2 fields, just to help them out, get some income brought in. So guys, as I'm making my way over there, I'm going to end it here. So guys, I appreciate all those who have subscribed. I'm still sitting at, I believe, 18 subscribers, still looking for those 2 more before the end of July. And I got 1 week. Well, as I'm recording this, it's the 24th. So yeah, by the time it comes out, I'm gonna have less than a week. So come on, guys, please do me a favor, subscribe. But for those who already are subscribed, I greatly appreciate it, and I thank you so much. And if you're not, just remember, if you happen to like what you see, if you catch yourself watching more than one of my videos, do me a favor and do yourself a favor. Hit the subscribe button and ring that bell, so that way you can be notified of every video and not just the select few that YouTube wants to share. And with that being said, guys, until next time, take care. Peace.